mentioned about slavery a few minutes ago. Well, I am writing a short film on Pompeii. Anyone know who Pompeii was?
The whole venue of slavery mastermind and revolution.
Got it. Got it.
Repeat that, please.
He is so important in Bahamian history, and I want you all to go online and look him up. Pompeii, the slave revolt in Exuma. Yeah.
There's a statue in Steventon, Exuma.
That is quite true. That is quite true. And guess what? Eventually, all of us are going to go to Exuma to see where Pompeii was, because I'm looking. I'm so interested in Pompeii and Pompeii Museum and Pompeii Square. You know, he was given. They took his name for those different areas, so he must have been important in human history. But no one knows anything about him. Do you know that he was so angry? He was in charge of these slaves in Exuma. He was so angry when Lord John Road, or the overseer, told the slaves that he's sending them to Cat Island, and they didn't have time to really reap their crop, and they got so angry that Pompeii got some slaves together, I think about 43 of them, and they hid in the bushes until they made their plans. And do you know that Pompeii took Lord John Road's boat, could hold 43 people. About 10 of the women on the boat were pregnant, and some children. And he found his way into Nassau. Now, what I'm trying to think about is, how did a slave know how to find his way from Exuma to Nassau? Did anyone figure that out? How could a slave who was a slave find his way with 43 people in a boat that was a sailboat? He found his way from Exuma to Nassau with 43 people on board the boat. He was trying to get to talk to James Carmichael Smith. Do you know who James Carmichael Smith was? Carmichael Road. Well, the governor's name was James Carmichael Smith. That's why Carmichael Road is called Carmichael Road for him. For James Carmichael, he was the governor at that time. So Pompeii was trying to get to speak to James Carmichael Smith, because James Carmichael Smith was sympathetic to slaves. He was sympathetic to slaves in the country at that time in 1829. But when they got into Nassau, they caught them in Nassau. And I think Pompeii did speak to an overseer, but the governor told them to let them go, but they still didn't let them go, but they gave Pompeii 30 lashes in downtown Nassau. They whipped them in downtown Nassau. 5 got whipped, and the rest went to jail. And they put them in the stock. You know what a stock is? A stock is, you put your hands and your feet in a cage, and you sit down there all day till they let you go. Your hands, you can't move your hands. And they had them downtown Nassau for a couple of days, right downtown Bay Street. But eventually they let them go when they went back to Exuma. But I'm thinking, it's as if Pompeii is talking to me and saying, so what are you going to do about that? What are you going to do about us? And I always say to myself, what do you mean us? I don't even know you. So I've been trying to put that short story together for a little while. So I'm going to need a cast eventually. And Mr. Hepburn is going to help me put it together. I found my Pompeii. And he's going to help me put it together, hopefully. And then we need a cast. So all of you will be in the cast, and we'll get them. All you, I'm trying to get the slave clothes on. So someone I spoke to last night told me, why are you trying to find slave clothes? Why don't you just go up on Potterski Dock and take your camera? A lot of people are being dressed up like the slaves. So I've gotten the clothes. We have some house slaves, but they're looking nice and fine. We pick them out. Daphne, you'll be one. Who else? They're going to be Miss Campbell, Jerry, and Piasha. Oh, Piasha, definitely Piasha. Definitely. So I need some persons who, because the house slaves are going to be in the house with the governor. They're going to be at his table eating, because he had favorites. So the favorite slaves will be sitting on deck out, and then some would be dressed like regular slaves, whatever. It was a lot of process, a lot of work. I already found this field. I found the horses, because I need horse riders, overseers. I need people to ride horses to walk around the field. I found the field. I found the clothes. I just need to get the music. I found a house. I talked to the people in Stevenson where Pompeii lived, the Ministry of Tourism in Exuma. They said, yes, just come down there for a day and do some shooting. But I'm excited because it's something I want to do.